We were given a pretty hefty task last fall of trying to build 36,000 square feet in 2017. We were already doing 4,000 berths a year, which is the largest in the state of Wisconsin. And so if you think about 900 more, almost 25% more capacity we needed to build into our system to be able to handle the mothers that were coming here. It was most challenging because the schedule limitations really forced us to think outside the box and come up with solutions like a prefabricated head wall that didn't have to be built on site, taking up room and space and materials in the project. Rather, it was built off site and brought here in a day and really installed fairly quickly on site. Prefab was something that really impressed us from Cullen because we've seen their other successes in other projects around the Madison area. So we had some knowledge that they had a really extensive prefab process in place, a prefab manager in place that could handle that. And so we were excited to see what they could do here as far as these head walls, because like I said, we had 4 different types of head walls, and so each one is unique. They're not all the same, and they all have little tweaks to them in different dimensions and different services and utilities being offered in these head walls. You can certainly buy a head wall off the shelf, but unfortunately that kind of makes it look like a hospital. And one of our main goals was to make the rooms, the patient environments, as homey, as comfortable, as stress-free as we could, because obviously when people are here, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of things going on, a lot of uncertainty for patients and their families. And so for us, trying to build a head wall that was pretty, that kind of covered those healthcare services, was part of what we were trying to do, so that patients could feel more at home. And so the head wall really accomplishes that. This prefab head wall that has a nice design, a nice wood look. It really accomplishes what we set out as a design goal. In the fabrication process, they came up with a unique design to actually make all of the front panels removable. And from a maintenance long-term perspective for us, that is a great thing, because if there's any problems with utilities behind those panels, we can easily pop the panels off and work on the utilities behind them. So for us, that was a big improvement from before, because before everything was kind of screwed together, nuts and bolts, and a little more elaborate to try and take it apart, certainly. So erecting something, putting it together in a mock environment, and then evaluating it, then doing the final work and bringing it on site, it really helps maintain quality control. And that's key, because these pieces have to last a long time for us. The prefabrication process really was beneficial to the schedule and overall quality of the product. I've been in construction 30 years, and I've had a lot of doubt that this was going to be possible for them to build it off-site, bring it in addition to the time frame we were working on. But this is just one of the methods, by doing a prefab head wall, that they could meet the schedules. I didn't know how well it was going to work until I saw it in place the first time, until I saw them bring them all out in the truck and put them in place. And it really went quite smoothly. Within a week, they were all here, installed and in place, and then just touch up the paint around them. Prefabrication, in any way that you can do it, is a great thing. It really expedites the process, and it ensures a certain amount of quality control before you even get to the site. We were very happy to have the people we had here working with us, because honestly, without that skill, without that knowledge, we couldn't have accomplished what we did. Cullen, when they say the tough job experts, they really are that.